posting a little breakup video, if you will. The time has come to change, and I am breaking up with Makita. I have all Makita tools for my main personal tools, my main everyday use tools. So I have the subcompact ham drill. I have I have this little sawzall ham drill. This ham drill is actually really awesome. I have a bandsaw, smaller subcompact bandsaw, dual charger, impact gun. But why I'm breaking up with Makita is I'm done with watching all these other brands come out with so much like innovative, like awesome things in the fields, that they're just coming out with, like, you know, these crazy pack out systems, and they're coming out with like all these awesome tools, and Makita they just don't come out with anything new. I understand that they're not very big in America. They're big in other countries. But unfortunately, it's like, and when they do come out with something, it's like, it takes them forever to come out with it. And if they do, it's wicked expensive. Like, and also my big gripe with Makita is that this is their most compact charger. This thing is massive. Like, I get it, Makita has the fan in there to charge, to cool off the batteries, which is great technology. It's awesome. But you don't always need that. And when I'm like walking up flights of stairs and walking really far for jobs, I don't want to carry this huge thing. And it's like, it's lightweight, but it takes up a lot of space in a backpack. So I'm just kind of, I'm done with Makita. I finally decided it's time to move on. It's time to not check out. I mean, this brand's been along for a long time. But I think it's time to go to them. I think they have a nicer setup. Not nicer, but they're coming out with more stuff. The new battery design is awesome. And here's my first tool of that brand. The DeWalt 20 volt XR deep cut bandsaw. I really needed a band. This is the reason I'm doing this is because I really needed a deep cut bandsaw. And I looked at all three brands, the big boy brands: DeWalt, Milwaukee, Makita. Makita is the most expensive at almost $400. Milwaukee and DeWalt are priced closely. I honestly do like the Milwaukee one a little bit better because it has a better rafter hook, and the handle has like the nub where you can slide it onto tripods, the rigid tripods that, you know, sprinkler, you know, fitters, pipe fitters use. As an electrician, we use those too, and it's nice to just hook it on there. This one does have a rafter hook, it's still good. This handle's a little goofy, but I like the other Milwaukee one better. But after looking at all the other tools and what they got, I'm really not a huge fan of Milwaukee's batteries. I just don't like them. I don't really like DeWalt's batteries either. I really like Makita's batteries. Makita's batteries are very slim, smooth. They're wicked easy to get in and on and off, like with the button. I fight with DeWalt batteries. Milwaukee's I fight with. But the reason I want to go DeWalt is because they have the power stack batteries. They're like half the size of their old batteries. They're smaller than, I like 2 amp hour batteries. It's kind of hard to, I got the impact in here somewhere. I use this impact. This is a great little impact. Compact. It definitely does not have the same oomph, balls, torque, whatever, as like the DeWalt in Milwaukee. But it's right behind it. Like, you're not going to be sending huge lags with these. They'll struggle, even with a bigger 5 amp hour battery. But I like to run 2 amp hour batteries because they're just a lot smaller, you know? A lot more. Let's see if I get this off. They're just small, you know? But obviously you're not getting the amp hour. You're not getting the amp hours, the wattage, you know, the pushing force. So you always need to go with something this bigger. But the power stack batteries they're an amp and a half, so they're smaller than a 2 amp hour battery. But they're putting out the same power obviously not runtime, but they're putting out the same power as like a 4 or 5 amp hour battery, which is amazing for such a small battery. So I do have a charger in 1.7, the smaller power stack battery coming. Another thing, so after looking at DeWalt and Milwaukee, because you know I fought with trying, do I get Milwaukee? I was like, you know, everyone loves Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee. I have Milwaukee 12 volt stuff, which kills me because I do have Milwaukee 12 volt stuff. I could get their dual voltage charger. I have the Milwaukee sweatshirt that I love. But you know what? After looking at prices on getting into these platforms, just getting into DeWalt was so much cheaper. I mean, the saw was a little bit cheaper, not by much, but the battery charger was, I bought it on eBay for $60 for a power stack battery and charger. Amazon was running some deals like a week or two ago for $68 you can get from DeWalt store. You can get a power stack battery and charger. But they kind of went back up to like, yeah, yesterday they went up to like $85. So I'm just trying to get into this platform as cheap as possible, because now I got to buy impacts, hammer drills, yeah, bands. I have that. I want to buy the subcompact bandsaw, sawzall. Like I got this sawzall here. I don't have a lot of batteries with Makita. I got like 5 batteries. But the big thing with DeWalt is their prices too. Like you can get an impact for cheap money. You can get the atomic impact for cheap money. It's super compact. You throw a power stack battery on that thing and it's gonna be super compact. That just the price to get in it is just not. It's not terrible. And it's like, I love Makita, and it would make more sense to just spend the $400 on the saw, the Makita saw. But it's just like, I'm tired of watching all these brands, DeWalt and Milwaukee, just come out with all this new awesome stuff, and Makita's just not coming out with anything new. So that's why I'm going DeWalt. You know, the other reason, what did I have? There's a few reasons. Why didn't I go? Yeah, power stack batteries. And I know Milwaukee's got those compact 3 amp hour batteries, but they're not smaller than their regular 3 amp hour batteries. They just made it wider and made it longer. That's, to me, it's still a big battery. The power stack batteries are just really small. And I was also thinking about the 12 volt lines, because DeWalt's got a really good 12 volt line. But with the power stack battery, you're really not, you know, it's probably, if not a little bit bigger, about the same size. So it just makes sense to say go DeWalt, DeWalt power stack. That's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I know it sucks buying all new tools, but these tools are getting a little old anyways. I mean, they still work great, but I have had these for, you know, 5+ years now. The battery charger's new. The hammer drill's only like a year or 2 old, but it's got some use out of it. It's a really nice hammer drill. Another thing is, yeah, why don't you carry... I can carry all these with me, but it's just really... I'm getting tired of carrying all different... Because I do have Ryobi stuff. I do have Milwaukee 12 volt stuff. I'm just getting tired of carrying multiple brands and chargers and batteries. I just want to stick to one. So that's what we're gonna do. This is the my brand new DeWalt brushless deep cut bandsaw, and like I said, I got the battery and charger coming, and maybe I'll do a little update on. Maybe I'll put splice that video into this when I get the battery and charger, and I'm not gonna do any run tests. I'm sure you can find these on YouTube, people running these. This is the between this and the Milwaukee, I mean, these are the 2 bandsaws that you can get. I mean, like I said, Makita has one, but it's $100 more, and you know what I mean? It's just, I love Makita, I really do, but they're just not, they're not putting out the products that's a nice smooth trigger, and the lock stayed on. It's nice. They're just not putting out new stuff. They're not Milwaukee's making a lot of tools geared to like electricians and plumbers and stuff. DeWalt they're not as good as Milwaukee, but they are. They do put out some tools. And just the prices, man. You can get a multi-tool for like $100, you know. The atomic, the real compact atomic impact driver you can get for, you know, on Amazon right now. It's like $114. Like, it's pretty cheap. And the batteries too. Like, you go on eBay and Amazon, you can pick up these power stack batteries for, you know, under $100. You know, 50, 60, 70 bucks. You can get them 2 packs. You can get the 5 amp hour they make, which is a little bit bigger, but I'll probably have to run this one on 5 amp hour, but we'll get away with the 2 amp hour for now. So I have it. I can use it. Yeah, I'm going to be changing over. Everything's going to be, I don't know what I'm going to do with my makita stuff. Keep it in the garage, maybe sell it. I don't know. I really like I really like this hand drill. This Makita hand drill is really nice. It's got the vacuum on it, which is putting concrete dust all in my bag right now because it's full. But it runs off of the tool. It doesn't have an extra battery. It just uses the fan from the tool, which is awesome. It makes that tool a lightweight, more compact. This is something I'd definitely probably keep around with a battery. Just, you know, when I need it, battery and a charger, because this thing rocks. And DeWalt does make some hand drills, but they don't make something like this compact and small and lightweight. I need to now vacuum this out and empty this, but that's where we're at. I'll do another little video when I get the battery and charger.